Okay, so here's the race at Azerbaijan, and I was so hyped after the last few races, last two, three races. I was driving so good, so hyped coming into this race. I was gonna see how far I can get, and I already screwed up at qualification, forgot to turn up the AI back to 110%. And I realized that after the first qualification, I was outlapping them by like 6, almost 7 seconds. I'm like, oh, something is off. And stupid me, instead of just throwing quit out of the second qualification, I went ahead and skipped to the race, and I could not figure out a way to change the AI difficulty. And I'm like, oh God, I screwed up. So I purposely selected the wrong strategy to do 3 stops instead of 2 to see if I can give the AI a chance, but I was still driving slow. So here we go. As we're coming here, I didn't want to try to get a good rocket start because I already felt bad that the AI is so slow now. So here we go. I started at 16th place because, quitting out of the qualification after you pass the first round, you automatically get 16. And I'm going here trying not to disrupt the race and just taking it slow. I still feel so bad. I'm like, oh, I could have had a beautiful race here, but nope, I guess I'm going to have to try next season right there. Who was that? I don't know who that was. It was Gasly that tried a dive bomb right there because I didn't see him in the radar. I didn't think anybody was going to dive bomb. He dive bombed me and I saw him. I was like, oh crap. And I think he basically lost his wing. That was his own fault. Yes, he did. Look at him. Because, right now, I didn't notice anything. The radar is not showing me anything. It's just showing me white. And he did a stupid move to do a dive bomb right there. Look at this. There is no room for a dive bomb. What are you thinking, Gasly? I don't know what he was thinking. Totally lost his front wing, his own doing, and his front wing touched the right side of my back rear tire. Yep, that was his own fault. So here I come. And I'm like, I don't even feel bad about that. That was his own stupidity trying to dive bomb there. So I'm just trying to keep the race clean. They're going so slow, and I'm like, of course they're going slow. The AI is down. And right there, somebody else did a dive bomb. Right there, Ocon did a dive bomb, and I just let them go. I'm not even trying to get in the middle of that quarrel. So I'm just keeping the race steady. I'm driving so slow, and I'm like, I want to pass him so bad. And right there, I almost locked up because, oh my goodness, I braked so late. I didn't know. Oh, it wasn't me. It was Ocon that locked up. I did brake a little late there. And oh my God, I thought I was about to run into him. And then again, I was thinking maybe if I just run into the back of him and just, DNF here, it will be good anyway. But here I am trying to keep up. I'm on soft, medium strategy. So, I'm going to be quick. So as I come here, I'm already catching up to him, just sometimes lifting off the gas, but I just go ahead and let them go here. And I think about this lap here, I'm like, hey, I'm on 3-stop strategy. they're about to turn on DRS. I might as well just drive like normal, relatively normal anyway. So right here, I made a pass on Archon because he was going so slow. And of course I made the move stick because the AI is so low right now. If I don't turn down the AI, there's no way I can get all the practice programs done. There's no way. So anyway, my upgrades, everything came onto the car here, and when I looked at the progression of the upgrades, we went back down to 10th. Aston Martin passed us just by a little bit, so our car ranking is at 10th, and I can't believe, you know, how good I'm driving and versus the actual car performance, and I just can't believe it. Right here, I came in really hot, almost locked up. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to brake and almost hit Bottas. Oh, I came so close to hitting him. I think I may have even touched him. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, what a close call. No, I did not touch him. Almost locked up, almost went into this wall, and so my heart rate just went up to like 180 beats per minute right there around that corner. Anyway, here we go. I finally got some extra power. Just go ahead and pass Bottas because he's driving slow. It is not his fault. It's totally my fault. And I'm over here trying to pass another car. I mean, what else can I do? So I'm thinking I'm just going to race like I normally would race, and then towards the last lap, I'm just going to go ahead and throw the race and you know, it just come completely last. I wouldn't care at that point. I'll just let all the cars go through, and I'm just racing, trying to keep this thing exciting. Here I come. I think that's Archon right there. Nope, that was Alonso. I took a clean pass off Alonso, gave him plenty of room. He basically tried to do a dive bomb for no reason. Gave him plenty of room and took the pass. Easy pass. Of course it's an easy pass. I'm still angry at myself at what happened. And I'm catching up to the pack quick because the AI is so slow. Here I come. I passed Magnussen here because of course he's going slow, and trying to give him a good clean pass. Went a little wide, and yep, made that pass stick. I could have went a little wider actually, but I knew I was going to make that pass stick anyway. So here we come with looking at Daniel Ricciardo now, and easy overtake. So right now, you know, I don't feel bad because I'm going to do 3 stops anyway. So I'm just going to keep on racing. And here we go. I passed up Zhou really easy. I'm looking at Lando Norris now. I'm 0.6 behind him. Coming up through here. I'm already catching up because they're so slow. Getting the DRS. Bam. Got a burst of speed, and Lando Norris kicked in his DRS. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do an easy pass. And I said, okay, you can go. I'm not even going to fight you too hard for it. So I'm just taking it easy, following Lando Norris. I know I'm going to get a chance to pass him just right up here. He's slowing down dramatically. And right there, he went over. He probably got a warning for that. But anyway, speaking of warnings, I don't know why it is set on standard. I don't remember changing it, but I changed it to high corner cutting on this race, set it back to high. I don't know how it switched to standard, but here I finally took the chance to pass Lando Norris. Got the move done, and I think it's a pretty clean pass. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got more power than him. Of course I do. He is on very low AI settings right now. So I don't even feel bad right now. I'm just racing. I already had plans to throw the race anyway. I'm just gonna see if I can actually catch up to George Russell. George Russell have been a beast this race. Him, Charles Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton is leaving Sergio Perez and Max Velocity. Right now, with the car performance, Red Bull is at the top, followed by Ferrari, followed by the Mercedes, and then the fourth spot followed by the McLaren. They have been on the game with upgrading the car, and so I don't know how I'm keeping up with these cars on 110% AI. So it's racing, so they're gonna get car damage, and I'm just trying to keep the race very clean here, coming through, looking behind Max Velocity, and he was, oh yeah, I came in too hot here. Right here on this corner, I keep on braking late, because I usually do anyway. If I was racing for real, I went over the curb, didn't pick up any damage, and I think I actually touched him here. I didn't even know if I lose my front wing or not. Yeah, the front wing definitely got damaged right there, a little bit in the front, and I was like, oh, thank God I didn't damage Max Velocity's car, but his wing was damaged anyway. I had nothing to do with that. So here we go. We're just gonna keep an eye out on Lando Norris, probably. No. Let's go back to me. Here we go. So I'm right behind Max, trying to pass him up. Nope, he's playing defense. I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna fight you. I'm just gonna lift off the throttle a little bit, and it looks like he's going to the pit lane. And I'm like, wait, is that my fault for him going to the pit lanes? And let's go back. Let's see what tires he's on. He is on soft tires. So yeah, I think he went in, because my strategy is to go in on the next lap. To go in, and he's probably using old soft tires from qualification, and he had to stop anyway. So let's take a look at Max Velocity at his pit crew. If they change out the front wing, nope, they did not change his front wing. They had I think that was about a 2.9 second stop for Max Velocity. But here I go, I'm right behind Carlos Sainz now, thinking about the pass, but I'm just playing it easy, taking my time, trying to pass him, because I know I can probably easily win this race. The AI is down. They are not at maximum right here. I'm just taking it slow, just keeping up with him, staying in his slipstream. And right up here, I was thinking about the pass, and I'm like, nope, he's driving pretty fast. I'm just gonna follow him. And right here, I slow way down early, making sure I don't make that mistake again. But I'm keeping up. So right now, I'm just gonna practice following the cars really close. Right there, he slowed down a little bit, so I had to lift off the throttle, lift off again, because I didn't want to run into the back of him, having to keep up lifting off the throttle, and I keep on forgetting to turn off the music. Anyway, that was my pit lap here. And look at this idiot again. I need to fire this guy back here. because he screwed up again, but I'm not mad at it. The AI is so slow right now. I'm not even mad at it. Look at this on the bottom right. Look at him. He can't get the tire on you. That same guy yeah, he's fired. I'm gonna fire him after this race. But anyway, I come out. I cannot believe I came out 21st, and then I remember what Gasly did. He tried to do a dumb move. So he lost a whole bunch of time changing to his rear wing. Here we go. I'm catching up to Lance Stroll. He is on old medium tires. I am on fresh, stone cold medium tires, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna pass him right here. But he's going so slow. I am practically right behind him, sleeping in his bed, sleeping in his cockpit right now. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass you here, trying to keep the race clean. Yep, I gave him plenty of room, punched the gas, and right here, yep, I made it through cleanly. Good racing, and I'm looking at max velocity now, trying to catch up to Max, and I don't want to run into the back of him this time. Because last time I almost ran into the back of him. And look at this. They told me back here that we're investigating something, and I'm like, oh, thank God. This is the first time this season when they said that, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Maybe my car, something wrong with my car. And yes, something did go wrong with my car. They told me to pull over right about now. They told me to go ahead and pull over. I'm like, yes. I had an engine failure, so I went straight ahead and go ahead and park the car. Yep, race over for me. So this is the only time I was actually happy of having a DNF, because I felt like I cheated. But anyway, the three up top there go on to win the race 1-3. George Russell stayed at the top. Charles Leclerc couldn't make any move on George Russell, and Lewis Hamilton couldn't move up from third spot. That is the 1-2-3 finish that you see right now. I don't know about the rest of the field because obviously I DNF. Felt a sigh of relief there. I was like, thank God they gave me the DNF. So I don't even know which component went out on me right now. I can actually show you which component went out. Just gonna go ahead and get out of the replay and go back to it and go ahead and show you the standings while I'm at it. So I'm thinking about doing another career, thinking about doing a driver career. Here we go, because the other career, my team career, is on the second season, and the car is so overpowered I don't even want to play with it. So let's check out the vehicle. Looks like control electronics. When I went in, see, as you can see, I used almost a brand new electronics going into that race. And up here, when that combustion engine, the internal combustion engine, went out on me, it was a brand new component. It went out on me. I am racing on the third component now, second component, because I'm using the first component on practicing, and yeah, that's it. And that gearbox right there, that's the one that went out on me. I'm on my third. So on the next race, I'm gonna have to take a penalty because of that control electronics. So next race, I don't even know what the next race is, but we can go on here. I'll show you the R&D here. See right there, Aston Martin barely nudged out in performance, just barely beating me. We're way behind, way behind the top three cars there. As you can see, McLaren in the fourth. Alpine is right behind them. And Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, I'm sorry, and Haas is kind of relatively. The next three cars is basically right next to each other. So I'm stuck at the bottom. Let's see here. So the next major improvement is gonna be chassis, and I wish they would go on to durability, because we are having trouble with durability right now. There's the progression history there. And let's see, let's go to the facility. As you can see, I have plenty of money, but the AI is not upgrading anything. But I have plenty of resource points for upgrades, so that's all I really care about. If they just keep upgrading the car, I don't care. But anyway, that is Azerbaijan race done, and now it's time to renew my sponsorship. And next race looks like is in Canada. So yeah, I'm not gonna screw up next race. I'm gonna make sure I adjusted the AI, but this is the first time this season that I did that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.